Making six figures as a wedding videographer is easy. I did this years ago and you can do it today. If you're new here, my name is Denver. I'm the founder and creative director of Enjoy New Media. We're a commercial video production company based in Atlanta. I've generated over 7 figures of revenue at my commercial production company. Prior to that, I generated multi-six figures as a wedding filmmaker. If you're working a 9 to 5 right now and making less than $100,000, you probably feel like this is just the impossible. But the math is actually quite simple. If you did a wedding at $4,000, that's just 25 weddings for a year. Let's say you weren't able to book 25 weddings. Even at half that, you would still be making more than the median household income in the United States. In this video, I'm going to share with you my roadmap on how I was able to build my six-figure wedding videography business. If you're just starting out, it's likely that you do not have a portfolio. And if I'm being completely honest, most couples won't trust you with the most important day of their lives without seeing your work. So you need to have something to show. And this is where it can become quite challenging to develop your portfolio. I've seen in the local communities that photographers and videographers, they can be pretty protective of their work and who they hire as a second shooter. But if you work your way into these local groups, eventually you will find a few different people that will accept you as a second shooter, and you'll be able to build up a portfolio from the work you're capturing on their weddings. There's a few things that I do want to stress about this. When you're going out to work for someone else as a second shooter, you're not there to work yourself for business. You're not trying to acquire clients as a second shooter. Anything that comes up on that day, if perhaps a bridesmaid asks you a question about hiring you as a wedding videographer, you need to direct that to the lead shooter. This is not your opportunity to try to acquire business. This is only your opportunity to build your portfolio. After you've done a few weddings as a second shooter, you'll want to cut together a private demo reel. I'm very clear about this. This is a private demo reel. You will not make this public. You want to show this to couples privately in order to persuade them to hire you for shooting your first few weddings as a lead videographer. You do not want to make this public. It's likely that you have a contract with the lead videographer that everything you do is work for hire. So by default, the work you're doing belongs to the lead videographer. After you've got your demo reel, that's when you want to pursue your first 3 clients. You're going to offer these clients a rate that they cannot refuse. Now, obviously, you can't command a high ticket price because you're just now starting your wedding videography business. But what you can do is offer these clients an introductory rate. Be upfront about it. Let them know that you're just now starting your wedding video business and you want them to be your first client. In a situation like this, I'd recommend charging somewhere between $1,500 and $2,000. When I was first doing this, my first few weddings, I charged $1,200. But keep in mind, this was over 10 years ago and the market has changed. When it comes to finding these first couples, I'd recommend leveraging your personal circle. Find the couples you know that are getting married. And when you've exhausted all those possible leads, reach out to people through Instagram. You can find couples who have gotten engaged recently, reach out to them through the DMs and offer your services. The ultimate goal here is to just get at least 3 weddings that you can call your own. After you've gotten your first 3 wedding videos that you can truly call your own under your belt, it's time to start marketing yourself like a true wedding video business. Outside of building your own website and getting on social media, I highly recommend getting involved in a pay-to-play service like The Knot. A lot of couples get on websites like The Knot to plan their entire wedding. And you're able to pay a small fee in exchange for leads through the website, and this is going to help you build your portfolio even more. After you've gotten to a certain point, the business will essentially run itself through referrals. Once you start generating leads and having consultations, it's time to actually close the deal. And that's where my 3 package offer comes in. You always offer 3 options: the essential, the premium, and the platinum. The one in the middle, the premium, is always meant to feel like the best value. This is 100% a psychology play. Couples will almost always pick the middle package, but then you're able to also upsell them with add-ons. You can offer things like drone footage, raw footage, an Instagram video, or even covering the rehearsal dinner. I would offer the add-ons at 2 times during my relationship with the couples. I would offer it once when they were doing their initial booking, and then I would offer it again 48 to 72 hours before their wedding day. When couples were finally making it to their wedding day, they were finding additional funds in their budget, and they were more likely to spend that on video. If you've had a great consultation with a couple, you want to seal the deal with a 48-hour incentive. If they book within 48 hours of the consultation, you can give them something like $100 to $200 off the package, or you could even offer one of your add-ons as an incentive, something like drone footage, because drone footage will always make your videos more epic, and you want the couples to get drone footage. Wedding video businesses almost scale themselves. When you go out to shoot a wedding, you'll typically have a larger wedding party, maybe 2 to 5 people on the bride's side and 2 to 5 people on the groom's side, maybe even more. Every single person on the wedding party is a potential referral. And beyond that, you'll have hundreds of people coming to the wedding who will likely watch the wedding video later online, and all of those people become potential referrals as well. About a month after I would shoot a wedding, I would reach back out to the clients and I would offer them the incentive of a $100 Amazon gift card for any referral they sent my way that turned into a booking. So that's it. That's the path to making 6 figures as a wedding videographer. When it comes to wedding videos, it's just a system. And if you follow these steps, you will be successful. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in creative entrepreneur content just like this, make sure you subscribe.